like both drafts to some degree, but I think Liquid have better options game. And I think Liquid are completely in their comfort zone.
Actually, did you guys know in Greek art, they're represented as a man with a horse's ears and tail, but in Roman representations, they were a man with goat ears, tail, legs, and horns.
Mythology's complicated.
Oh, can satyrs be female? Satress is the female to satyrs. There you go. They are entirely an invention of post-Roman European artists, as the Greek satyrs were exclusively male.
Failure lives on.
And the closest there was to a female counterpart were the nymphs. Oh, man. The lore. Diving into the lore. When is the Slacks Greek loregasm, guys?
Dude, you know, there's a conspiracy theory with aliens and ancient Greek and whatnot. Maybe we could tie that into Dota.
Oh, I'm very excited to hear this. Please enlighten me.
Oh, it has something to do with the Roswell crash. There are some pictures.
It always does.
There's some pictures of the wreckage, and apparently some of the markings on the wreckage look somewhat similar to some ancient Greek letters. And if you try to identify it to the Greek letters, it spells out the word for freedom or independence or something.
Whoa.
So it's like the most American thing imaginable. So obviously it's helped us achieve our maximum freedom.
You die.
And
Yet
yeah, I guess they were speaking Greek or something. I don't
Makes
know.
a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. So aliens did help us build the pyramids. Confirmed. Takeaway from that.
That is a Beyond the Summit endorsed message. Thank you very much, Beyond the Summit, for being on the side of ancient alienists everywhere.
What are you telling me? It was
LD,
the Roman
I
holy system? That's how they got the rocks there, Trent? Is that what you believe?
I don't think so. LD's not into that. LD's all about them aliens.
LD's not a rope and pulley guy. I'm going to go ahead and guess. I am curious where LD stands on JFK, though. You strike me as a magic bullet.
He's more of a grassy knoll kind of guy. As a second spitter.
What are you doing, Lee Harvey? Well, where are we going for the bounties here? Boxi up top. Picked up by Encart. Some fast fingers there. Is that going to be 3 runes? For the Dire? Yes, sir, Trent. Taiga gets 1. That's going to be 3 for Empire.
It's always such a nice feeling when you get the runes. Look at those couriers. Look at the migration of couriers from the team with 3 runes. The flight of the regen.
A pro tip I've been told: don't buy that much regen to start, and you just run it out immediately.
That's right.
Value play.
Stats.
For all you Archons out there, 1 step closer to legend.
Getting there.
Little courier might be in trouble. Taiga looking for the wraparound. Oh, doesn't give him the paintbrush.
Encart has triple fairy fire, so
He's gonna need him. He's getting stroked right now.
Get that sweet +6 damage though.
Uh-oh, now Taiga, he gets enchanted. Creep's doing the damage. Boxi comes in. Encart, that's the first fairy fire. They have a cooldown, Trent.
They do.
They have a cooldown.
Yeah.
Boxi with the first blood, brought to you by the beast that can be unleashed.
Unleashed.
Monster energy.
Taiga, he unleashed the beast with that setup for Boxi. Taiga's a biker. He's a hipster. He's whatever else was on that can. He does it all. He's an artist. He's an anarchist. He's also on there.
Anarchist was on there. Monsters appealing to everybody, dude.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Lightless already has his wand, so obviously a pretty important tool in this matchup. And he's able to shove out the wave and reset on the stickies, so not a horrific situation. Now, mind you, Bat Rider, like all matchups, things get better as the skill points go up.
Double auras down bottom. Yeah, pretty good lane for Liquid. Okay, off to a little bit of a slow start, but this full wave is about to push in. Keep some eyes on mid here. Lightless still maintaining that edge. They both have sticks. Would you believe it? Lightless has a wand even.
Yeah, a good stick lane is just so nice. Yeah. It feels amazing when you trade. I actually feel like you can just cast spells for free, and they're the ones who have this annoying spammy spell, and then you get the kill back on them by abusing the wand that they handed to you, and it just
Oh yeah.
That's one of the better feelings in Dota. It's like a good old-fashioned comeback win, but it's just in the laning stage.
Or the vice versa is true also. You know, you're playing PA and you see they don't have a stick at 3 minutes. You're like, oh, buddy, it's daggers all day. These aren't getting punished. Bristle, same category.
All right, who's dying here, Zyori? Make the call. Hit me with a hero.
Make the call. First blood. I hate to say it, but it's going to be Encart.
Oh,
He's already died once, and I think he's going to die a second time.
You think he's going to be the second one?
Going to be the second blood.
I don't know. Everything's so passive right now. I kind of feel like it's going to be Lightless. I feel like he's going to get too cocky on level 5, and then Qojqva's just going to suicide into the tower and kill him.
I think that's a good call. He is stacking up the stick charges, so that will help a little bit. Totally possible, but it will require Lifeless to make a mistake here.
James is pretty low down here versus Luna and like 2 points, Lucent Beam, and a Magic Missile. That is a bit spooky. Of course, if they were to dive James, I feel like that would also cost Insania his life with these treants too. And the Blightstone, he takes a lot of damage from this mastery tags. Smacking him around.
Taiga and Encart. Oh, Encart, your courier, buddy. Oh, you should have wagered on Ecknart's courier, dude.
Never thought of it.
That would have been the obvious choice. Mid lane, I hear some lightning. Is this the man up? 5 stacks of sticky, but Qojqva can't get there. Double damage rune was bottom, snagged by James. Also a rotation top. The Grimstroke stunned up by the stick.
Oh, he's out of one.
The stick, not able to live. They also get Taiga. Empire.
He actually needed those additional spells so that he could get enough on his stick to cast that Fade Bolt. I'm getting dicey. I did not think they were going to get that kill.
You blew it!
Still, that hurts. That's the swing. And now Storm closer to level 6. Insania comes mid to drop a stun. Follow up there.
The only benefit was that Lightless did need that rune, but it's good 5 minutes anyway, so you can just go jungle it up. Catch the bounty over here.
Bounty runes.
Insania, see this little double stack he's going for?
The seeds
nice.
of fortune.
Snipes it. 2 centaurs.
Micke will be happy when he runs into that later on. TeamLiquid, probably the team that stacks the most, I feel like, for their carry player consistently. In this case, it'll be Qojqva taking them.
Whoa! Mastery's down. That's a level 5 Luna. It's actually holding the point, so it's only a 2 loose. This is a pretty nasty lane. The double aura plus the spell burst of Magic Missile and Lucent Beams. Not easy to deal with.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pull from Insania.
But I'm worth so
Stacking
much
attack
more.
range is also kind of annoying too. Just like Luna just getting a little bit further with the help of that Venge. Qojqva goes into the rune up there. It's going to be a regen if Lightless wants to hop back for that.
Oh,
he's had to kill him.
He's going to be in trouble. Magic Missile, but now it's James that's overcommitted. They're going to drop the lasso, and they'll take a kill this way. Regen rune still picked up by the Storm. But Qojqva had a little more help than bargained for.
Regeneration.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Micke went back for that point in the Lucent Beam too. I thought he was going to be like, okay, well, it's versus the Province. I'm getting added value of the glaives. Maybe I want to stack my glaives a bit more and just use these stacks. But to be fair, Qojqva's also clearing out the stacks that are being made too, because he obviously needs that early game farm as well. Now, quietly up here, Boxi's getting a lot of farm. He already is the helm. He's the highest farmer on the Radiant team. Kind of a cool build here.
Yeah.
Helm first Weaver.
We've seen this on Luna most commonly, and I wonder if this means that she'll skip it. Yeah. Not an item you normally buy 2 of, so what did that open up for Luna now? Do
Probably
you go
just
straight
Yasha.
like Dragonlance Mansa?
Yeah, Dragonlance too, for sure. Very good with the Venge.
I mean, a lot of Lunas have been skipping the Dragonlance, sort of in favor of that Helm of the Dominator. Fills sort of a similar role of like easy build-up, value stats.
It's nice that Boxi can just steal this Centaur too with the Helm, right?
Yeah, that's some additional value.
Could be useful in team fights.
On. Where are we going? It's down bottom. Micke gets got.
That was the regen rune gank.
Yeah. explosive. Well, 3-3, pretty even laning stage. Small advantage for Empire. Not by much, though.
It is with a kind of unchecked Storm Spirit, though. With another DD rune now, too. Great rune control. Like, this Weaver might be kind of ahead, but now there's the disadvantage of the Helm, though, because he brings over the Centaur and just gets stolen by Encart. So if he was trying to create a kill opportunity, he's just negated.
It goes both ways. Oh, kill attempt up top, though. Smiling Knight. Caught by the Lucent Beam. Dagger. Might be okay. Boxi wants to dive this, but Lightless is here. That's the DD. Boxi. Not yet level 6.
Oh, the stomp, too.
Insania, he's in big trouble. They should find this kill, no problem, and maybe even another. Now Qojqva's rotated. You can't fight into the double damage. As you said, the rune control. I mean, even without the DD, this fight does not look good, but with it, there's just no chance. Like, everyone rotated. Micke's here now. Grimstroke cancels his TP, which is probably the right play. That was very costly.
3 heroes going down trying to gank a Spectre, and the worst part of Smiling Knight just hangs out after. Everyone's gone, no one's returning. Cancel TV on the Grimstroke. He's like, yeah, I don't think they're coming back here for a while.
Right.
Boxi went bottom after to defend against Mastery there on the Nature's Prophet.
It's like one of those moments where it's 1,000 gold swing just from the hero kills, and Empire will probably jump up another few hundred net worth just for the space immediately after that they're able to farm. Boxi now heading down bottom. And Luna is indeed going to pick up that Dragon Lance. He'd up next. Kind of an odd game. Spectre now in the jungle. Storm regenning up a little bit.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
James is just kind of leeching mid on the Rubik.
Smiling Knight's probably going to try and gauge whether the Necro first or the Radiance first, and just queued up the Radiance now. Seems that'll be the play after going Treads and Soul.
Good. Boxi maybe in some trouble. Surrounded here, looking for the bounty. Not going to grab it. Lightless gets there in time. Time lapse.
Huzzah!
Dire's middle
James
tower
actually got
is
the
under
time
attack.
lapse. I thought he got the Shikuchi.
Oh, that's cool. Not something you see Rubik steal all too often.
Would much rather have Shikuchi.
Well, it's just like, if you're time lapsing, you're pretty much Shikuchiing immediately to run away. So it's just a tough steal.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looking like a decently timed Radiance here.
Radiant
Not much slowing down the Spectre. Liquid starting to get a little more aggressive, putting some pressure on that top tier 1 tower. Qojqva already with the BOTs, quite fast. Also an Arcane rune, maybe looking for a target here.
Yeah, they're going to be able to force out the bottom lane here, too, with the Treants. They also used the creep camp to pull and hold the catapult to the side so it didn't run into the tower. And Boxy's still sitting here trying to defend, but it's a very low tower.
All right. Have some stick charges. Sprout, no real follow-up there. Now James gets the Shikuchi. That tells you everything you need to know about stealing time-lapse.
Radiant's bottom tower has been
Immediately dumps it, and now they go in to try to initiate. James out of
Dire's
cooldowns,
top
but
tower
we'll still
is
look to
under
chase him
attack.
down. Courier.
Radiant's middle tower is
Division.
under attack.
Good micro from Boxi.
They did get their trade up top, though. But they're zoning the Spectre back. We force over to the eastern part of the map. Keep farming that direction. Smiling Knight going to be hanging out for a while, working on that Radiance. Now, how much ground can you cover as TeamLiquid? What objectives can you take, and how vulnerable will you be to this Storm Spirit? As Lightless nearly done the Kaya, and I'm sure we'll want to go for another smoke play here. Do they have any other good items coming up, like the Prophet or something?
Dire's
Is he going
top
mech?
tower is under attack.
He went drums. Okay, so
Radiant's middle
smoke
tower
up from
is
Liquid
under
gets
attack.
popped by James on the Shikuchi.
Oh, now the swap, though. Detection. They don't have it. Instead, they'll turn on to Insania. Drop the magic missile. Stole behind. Now they could be in trouble. The double lasso. Beautiful combo here. Taiga.
Damn.
Picking up some kills. Fantastic.
That is not one you get to see too often at this point in the game.
No. But when you get it off, it's good.
Right on the 2 supports, too. That was pretty cheeky.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And he's well on his way
Radiant's
towards that
courier
blink
has been
dagger
killed.
as well.
Radiant's courier has
Tempted
been
to say
killed.
putting these auras to good use, but both
Dire's
of them
middle
still
tower
just
is
level
under
1.
attack.
So not a huge amount of value there when they 5-man. And Kaya coming out for Storm. It's not a huge monetary
Dire's
lead
top
for Empire,
tower
but
is
I do
under
still agree
attack.
with you about the Spectre and Storm being top of the charts. They're getting enough space that trading evenly is definitely solid for Empire right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I would
Maybe not
rather be on the
sweating.
Dire team. That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe not sweating if I'm Liquid, but certainly feeling a little bit more pressure to make movements and, you know, find some engagements in between these farming sessions. Zipping up, does find Insania. He's going to be isolated in his own jungle. Weaver nearby, but not able to do much.
I just see the absolute classic damage issues coming in the future. Like if they fail the lasso, then their heroes are
Radiant's middle tower
what's
is
basically
under
support
attack.
Weaver, right? Because
Radiant structure.
he's going for the Aghanims build, and then it's just Luna. Like everything is to make sure the Luna is going to keep on right clicking.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, this
tower
is like
has
Raid
fallen.
Boss Luna strat, except she doesn't have Raid Boss Luna farm. And no real sustainability either. It's not like a Phoenix Wisp or a Phoenix Oracle or something where you could actually see this Luna just frontlining these fights. And that's the other issue too. They don't really have a front line. Like Luna is the front line. And Weaver, Bat Rider, they can do a lot, but they want to bob and weave. They're going in and out.
Yeah, Qojqva might pick up something that it could be kind of a good Lotus game for him. Just because the Orchid's being rushed on the Prophet and give him some armor to try and get in the front with the Luna.
Uproot you.
Yeah, see that for sure. Doing the Shukuchi.
Illusion.
Solid boys lines.
I probably have to get a
I love
BKB
listening to
first,
Storm
Dire's
unfortunately, though.
bottom tower is under attack.
You're trying to bait a little bit here with this illusion, it looks like. The double illusion walking next to it, but I guess he's got clarity running, so never mind.
Bait.
Probably not going to be a very good bait in that sense.
And runes will go even, 2 apiece.
Dire are scanning.
Pretty quiet. 12 kills, 15 minutes. Pretty farm focused. Storm and Spectre still the only 2 heroes deathless in this game. Certainly a scary statistic when they're on the same team.
Qojqva's got a blink reveal here, but not the best here of the Insania actually smokes up like
Come on,
for a
Spikes.
4-foot run.
They find
Still on the
Encart,
Encart.
but yeah, it's.
And he did smoke, right? I'm not crazy.
I didn't see it, but I believe you.
I think you did. Well, unfortunately, he thought he was going to run into more. He's probably just thinking like, okay, we need a kill. Bat Rider can't see anything. He's Bat Rider, so I'm just going to run, and the second my smoke pops, I'm going to wave.
Yasha up on Luna and Relic in the inventory of the Smiling Knight. So 18-minute Radiance, something like that for the Spectre. Not bad, given that he stopped off for a Soul Ring. Did only go 1 Wraith
Dire's
Band.
bottom tower is under attack.
The Qojqva, Blink Dagger
Dire's
now,
bottom
Faded
tower
Brooch.
is under attack.
Oh, he might... well, James should just be dead. They don't want to waste the last one on this.
Shouldn't need it either.
Your life's in
Okay, easy pick there.
Dire's
Yeah, mind you,
bottom
Storm
tower
and
is under
Spectre are still
attack.
farming, so of course they're not too concerned about the current situation, dropping a couple supports like that, but it is still momentum for Liquid. It's taking towers,
Dire's bottom
and there's a
tower is
jump
falling.
on the Encart again.
This is good. This is where it starts to add up a little bit. 1 support kill, not so big. 2 support kills. Now you can take an objective. They've got the tier 1 tower. This is good for Liquid, but there's definitely a degree of 3 enemy cores still farming.
Yeah.
Not the most valuable kills. Not exactly what Liquid's looking for. However, this is going to push Luna into that #1 farming spot. Insania up top.
Dire's
Initiated
middle
on.
tower
Easy
is
pick for
under
Lightless.
attack.
Forces a TP and just jumps out. That's Storm Spirit for you. Bloodstone now very close.
Orchid's almost done as well for the Nature's Prophet, so...
2 biggies.
I'm not sure what the Aghanim stats is for Boxi.
About 1,300 to go. Not far.
Yeah, I didn't know if he Because he doesn't have it queued up anymore, so I don't know if it was like on a courier somewhere or something or what.
I had the same thought when he had just the Ogre Axe queued up. Damn, that's a fast Aghanim. No.
He's just getting the important bits, I guess.
Not sure why he doesn't have it on quick buy though.
I guess he can remember what the items are, turns out. Pretty smart guy.
No, isn't it just like an efficiency thing though?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Of course it is.
Say, most players use the hotkey, you know, so you just buy out your quick buy real fast.
Oh yeah, I got it on
that's the value.
B button.
Yeah,
for buy.
Value town. What is the big power spike for Liquid? Like, I totally understand why Empire is satisfied in this more passive sort of gameplay. Liquid are definitely going to fight around something. Maybe it's just this Aghanim's on Boxi, the Manta on Luna. She's pretty darn close.
Probably the Aghanim's on Boxi, and then they just they hope that the BKB comes soon for Luna, but they might have to fight before that.
I reckon yes. And Spec is still #1 and just got the Radiance, so she is gonna accelerate faster now. Storm Spirit mid, lasso into Eclipse.
Nice.
Almost looked like Lightless might have a chance at the end there, but good clean kill. Very well done. Micke getting credit. 500 gold for that streak.
Yeah, that's gonna be rated down. That's what they need. That's what Simon with, like, they need these lassos. If they don't get lasso pickoffs, this game just feels over.
Exactly. Need to maintain some of this momentum with little kills while the Luna farms. This is a big objective. Putting Luna forward. James. Could be a wraparound.
Yeah,
Qojqva coming in. That's a swap.
Being supports. I mean, there's no way you're saving that tower.
That was a bit ambitious from James there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We're probably just going to go back to farming now, but very nice. And that'll push Luna a little bit closer to the BKB. Already 1,200 gold towards it. Mastery, unfortunately for him, puts this Observer down next to a Sentry Observer combo. Micke, take care of that.
Radiant
Bummer.
are scanning.
Bounty.
Oh, at least he picked the Bloodstone up after he died. But Luna now taking over. And Hoppen skipping away in terms of the net worth lead as Insania backs him up. Good plays here from Insania. Might want to move a little bit further back. Indeed he does.
On. Here we go. Soulbind comes out. Turn on the Lightless. He's pretty low. He's not going to be able to get out. Micke gets swapped. Could still live. Pulled back again. Not going to happen. Buyback though. Actually, the Venge that fell. Micke somehow still standing. Finally gets brought down. It's a sloppy fight, but Empire very low on resources. They're going to get cleaned up here. All 5 down.
Man, took a bit too much there with the time lapse provided, right? The glaives are bouncing around, and then overall just pretty decent spread. Like, now we kind of gave it to Boxi for being like just the Ags, but at this point in the game, his right clicks are still fairly powerful just because he's the pure skills up, right? Between like the Swarm and the Geminid attack.
I think the big takeaway from that fight is killing Storm first is pretty much going to guarantee you the team fight for Liquid. He did 280 damage that.
And he had a regen run too.
So I think that probably wouldn't have looked so convincing had they found any other target first. Storm does have the Bloodstone, but no BKB yet, so still relatively killable. Other D
yeah, that was before the BKB on the Batrider or the Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Dire
the Luna should be pretty close now, yeah. Getting there halfway. So now Liquid take the lead. Look at that gold graph. That is a big swing. Almost 2,000 in their favor now. Experience to boot, about 7,500. A lot of pings around Roche, Empire. I guess thinking that Liquid are there, they'll scout it out with the Hellbear. Not find anything.
It's about time for another smoke from Qojqva. Insania's got it on him. I think he's just going to run to Qojqva and smoke the two of them. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Here. That's a great rune.
So now the question is, do you go right into the Roche Pit and just use the smoke to cover? Or do you go for the kill first? What do they see in terms of vision? They don't really see anything. So they got to walk up here and just see what's going on. They have the outpost vision. And now they have this ward. And now they're covered to make sure there's any smoke.
They've got the wall of Insania, Qojqva here. Great positioning. This is the nice thing about Luna plus
Radiant's
a Helm of the
bottom
Dominator.
tower
Even if the
is
Weaver
under
has it,
attack.
he had an easy tank. A lot of damage to finish her off. That's going to be an uncontested Roche. Empire moving into position. Qojqva going to break the smoke. See James immediately hesitates. I don't want to get lassoed. And that's all the space they needed to make. What a great little spot there,
Radiant's
folks.
bottom
Put that
tower
one in the
is under
notebook.
attack.
It's also taking
could
the
still make
Aegis
a
away
jump
from
here.
Storm, who is mid.
They're going to have to go on Insania. Here's the classic split. Liquid take Roche and then go into side lane. This is going to open up for a kill on one and make it two. Insania and Taiga both down.
Skipping right over to the Grimstroke.
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom tower
Qojqva
is
almost
under
at the blink.
Empire's still pretty healthy, though.
Tower's taking a lot of damage, though. Probably lane pressure while they were roshing as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tiers. Very even game now. That was really a good movement from Empire.
I like what Boxi's doing, too, because he knows that the last fight that they won was because they focused down the Luna, and then Boxi's able to get off the reset with the time lapse. So that's going to force
Dire's
the
middle
jump from either
tower
the
is under
Storm or
attack.
the Nature's Prophet directly onto the Weaver, right? Utilize the vision from the Spectre and then jump the Weaver. So he's just saying, I'll get an Aeon Disc. I'm good.
All right. KB very close. Fat Rider now. I think Liquid are getting ready to take a fight soon. BKB on Luna flying out. It's go time, man. This is a
It
great
just feels
window.
like Lightless is and Inside of Empire are just okay relaxing and trying to get items. Which is,
I mean,
like they're making no aggressive movements whatsoever, right? They're just sitting on their own side of the map.
yeah. It's like I get it with their lineup, but I think there's also value in just trying to use some of this global presence. Now you've got the Storm. It's very easy for Prophet and Spectre to get in there and find these little pickoffs.
Well, one of the benefits of the global presence like that, though, is that you can play a little bit more defensively and still bring numbers to a team fight. So theoretically, it should benefit you that you guys are all like farming a little bit more and still being prepared to join an engagement rather than like needing to camp areas of the map you think Liquid are going to run into.
I guess it's just scary at moments like this when Liquid have BKBs on 2 cores and Storm is still farming his.
Dire are
If
scanning.
they do get ganked in this window, it could open up that period where
Radiant's
Lightless
top
is a bit more
tower is under
vulnerable. But
attack.
Liquid
Yeah.
kind of struggling to find the
Dire's
invasion.
middle tower
Honestly,
is
Empire's
under
doing a good
attack.
job just splitting up, finding farm. They will start to converge mid.
Yeah, I think just take the tower then. If they don't want to show, that's fine. Don't go back for this. Don't be a Dota boomer, as Jenkins would say.
Radiant's top tower is
Master
under
just
Stop
attack.
the Prophet.
That is a win for the Prophet right there. Qojqva does have BOTs, so not as costly, but
Radiant's
But now they
top
can't
tower
fight mid.
has
Like if
fallen.
saves their tier 2.
if
Yeah,
the
that was
bat's
a
there,
boomer move.
Spectre can't go there, right?
Cavalry has arrived.
Tisk tisk. Doing on the Aegis time. It's ticking down. There's what, 90
Radiant's top
seconds left
tower
on this
is under
Aegis?
attack. Radiant
Yep.
are
Liquid
scanning.
really want to make use of it.
They got enough time for another go, though.
They
And
do.
obviously, if you do get the Prophet there, it's a pretty brutal kill. So you can understand why they went for it. It's a little bit higher risk, bigger reward, too, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not wrong.
And they'll fall back and just get the mid tower again anyway. They lost a little bit of side pressure because of it, but that's all right.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Nothing some Luna illusions
Yeah.
can't handle.
They're doing just fine.
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
they're going to chip
is
at
under
high ground. Now,
attack.
this is the play. We talked about this. A minute on the Aegis, and this is what you do with Luna. You get to critical mass, you put her on the high ground, and you force them to engage on Aegis. They swap James, and Insania catches him off guard. Might be the end of Insania here as the Storm goes zipping out. Does take the time lapse, maybe looking for a swap to save. It's on Qojqva. Look at that teamwork. Sharing is caring. Boxi saves Insania. Now Qojqva comes in with the lasso, grabs the Prophet. Mastery has to KB. He'll survive. Storm now jumps out. Maybe once Insania. There's the haunt. A spread fight. Qojqva falls. Insania goes down second.
Swap him again.
Another time lapse. Resets him. Now Lightless goes down, and this could be a fight for Liquid. It's a great Eclipse that did a lot of damage, and now they just need to clean up these kills. Encart stuck outside of the base. Boxi should be able to chase him down. They've got the damage there. Rubik now coming back to life, but no buyback on the Storm. In fact, nobody except the Rubik has gold for buyback on Empire. Micke about to lose Aegis, just a couple seconds left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's the Aegis reclaimed. Well, don't worry, they've got a Weaver.
Yeah.
The cooldown's still 16 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ags is just ridiculous. What, he used 3 times that fight?
Yeah. I was surprised they got away with using it twice on the Venge, but again, if they can't target the Weaver, then they have to target the Venge because of the swap. So they're just ignoring the Luna. It's all working out. Micke is farmed enough to make this strat work.
Yeah, now he's the butterfly almost. They didn't get the tier 3 tower, but they did a lot of damage. Starting to feel like Liquid have some control in this game.
I think it's still a little delicate, though.
Yes, oh, for sure. Nart is going to walk right into him. They've got plenty of follow-up burst, and the Nart's down. James might get chased here. Not have stolen Shikuchi. That's a Lucent Beam.
I think Lightless is a little bit too scared to walk into a potential Grimstroke Phantom.
Dude, so check this out. Check it. Micke's talents. He's gone pure right click, no Ags, but cast range, Lucent Beam cooldown, Lucent Beam damage. Skipping +8 stats, 20 movement speed, and 15 attack speed. Are we surprised by this? Or is this the new standard for Luna? You use talents to go spellcaster, but then still build right click.
I have seen both from players, but Micke always does this one.
Okay. Qojqva, BKB, almost caught down bottom, but the Magic community keeps him safe.
At least in the games that we've seen so far.
That is cool, though, man. It's like Luna is actually being played as like a hybrid right-clicker and spellcaster, whereas it felt like before you had to go all in one way or the other.
And it just kind of makes sense. There's so much better. Like, I mean, 15 attack speed or 350. 350 is a gargantuan range.
That's true. They're not balanced at all.
No.
Now, if that was 25 attack speed, maybe a little.
The thing that I always don't like about it is that they're all things that you can just buy, whereas the other talents are things you can't buy. I can't buy a +100 Lucent Beam damage, right? Like, that's...
The 2.5 second cooldown is sick because it also is for interrupting TPs. Like, you've always got a stun to stop somebody from channeling, and there's a lot of utility in that. But this also opens up for, like, Luna's a hero you don't mind going relatively late with, right? So, in theory, you could get to third row. I think Luna is one of the perfect ag synth carriers in that regard. She doesn't necessarily want to make the investment, but if you can hand her an Aghanim's, oh, buddy.
And sometimes she does want to make the investment.
Yeah. So,
all right,
reasonable stuff.
We got to smoke. Empire are looking for their own play. They have the BKB on Storm. He wants to flex a little, but that is a locked up Aeon Disc on Boxi. So that's the last year they want to run to. The Radiant Scan's going to spot them. They don't send in the creep. They're just baiting Boxi. They say, go ahead, jump them.
Storm jumps in. There's the Haunt to give him some vision. Ghost Scepter on the back line. Not a great jump from Storm. Boxi with the Aeon Disc, and James has gone down already. Now Storm BKB, but caught by the lasso. Into the Eclipse from Micke. A swap back. It does enough damage. They get the kill on Encart, and that's a double. Buyback already from the Rubik, but another rough fight for Empire. As you said, Weaver is not the hero they wanted to start on, and then Storm jumped right onto a 4-second Ghost Scepter. Yikes.
Yeah, I feel like there's no good options there.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to take a real edge in this game, and Smiling Night King beat apart here by the Glaives, much like his tower.
This is Micke without Aegis, but once you have the Butterfly, a lot more survivable to tank the tower like that. Storm going to jump out, put some damage on. Liquid a little bit to have Empire looking to chip away, but they've got the saves. For stat. Down low. Oh! Overcommit. How much more can they punish? Taiga with the team.
Gotcha.
Well, that's why they're so good. You never seen them. We have a haunt back in 20 seconds with a fresh Vanguard coming. That the Abyssal's done. No, hurry, Courier.
There it is. Lasso. Can they kill him in time with Eclipse? They might have enough, and they do.
This is
Boxi.
This is where you pause the game if you're a teammate and you go, buddy, look at the map right now. All right, why were you here? Do you think this is where you should have been as our most important hero? Well, I was just doing one more wave in my Abyssal. No.
So that's pretty devastating because Spectre does not have buyback, and that kill alone is a 1,500 swing.
Radiant's
Or the Aegis.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah. So that's just like, ouch.
Storm.
He jumps in. Whoa. Has to BKB. Swap back. He's still good. BKB on. Okay.
Looking for me?
Dire's
that was
middle
scary.
tower is
I mean,
under
I know they
attack.
didn't have Lasso, but
Radiant's
jeez.
top
Profits
tower
at the
is
tier
under
3 up
attack.
top. Liquid have to make a hard decision here. 2 siege creeps hitting that tower.
Over here now.
They want to stay committed to the
Where's the
push, though.
body?
They're not going to make the boomer play this time. But they will do a full team retreat and repel. The siege creeps are just a little too much, and they might actually still finish off the tower.
Radiant's
They do.
top tower has fallen.
Right. Well done by the Prophet.
Yeah, they actually don't have that much chain stun to even abuse that. Like, sure, he blinked it, but I think Lightless just knew that he was actually going to be that safe. I got all worried, but they have magic, because Lasso was down, obviously. So they have magic missile and then Lucent Beam.
Yeah. Still, like, seeing that silence, like,
Dire
there's just a
are
moment
scanning.
that it was a clincher.
Yeah, a little bit.
Aghanims on the storm. So we've got Black Hole Vortex now. He also has a gem. Important to note against this Weaver.
Must be Weehawk or Insania's gem.
Now the initiation font again. Storm does get leashed, but BKB doesn't really matter. He's sustaining for now. Block from Insania. Micke also sustaining. There's the lasso. Connects on 2. Beautifully done. This is going to be Liquid's fight indeed. Coming back from the Aegis. Storm might be able to play clean out. Mastery with the BKB though. Micke swapped again. He's going to fall. Insania down. Maybe it's not Liquid's fight after all. Spectre for the whole team certainly ain't worth it. It's just Qojqva left, and he finds a spot to retreat in the tree line.
I can't believe they got him again with the chain stun of the leash, Lucent Beam into the Inkswell, but then he still didn't get the cheese off. 2 fights in a row, no cheese. I guess the last time he didn't really want to use it, but that might have been a decent opportunity to at least get a push after. But either way, yes, big win there for TeamEmpire.
I mean, that fight showed the power of Roche, though. I think without the
Radiant's
Aegis,
bottom
that fight
tower
looks
is under
way
attack.
different.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Liquid wins that fight and tries to go high ground different. That second Roche might have been the game
Radiant's
changer that broke this
bottom
open for
tower is
Empire. Now, limited buybacks, a.k.a. no Luna. And this is one lane of barracks down. I don't think
Radiant's
Liquid can
bottom
pick a
barracks
fight
are
without
under
Lasso
attack.
Luna. Lasso up in about 5, but that is the problem with the raid boss strat. When your raid boss is dead, you really can't do anything.
Or they kill everyone else around you at the same time, too. She was just left all by her lonesome. And, oh, an arcane room for a bottle storm. That's pretty good. So they'll have Haunt upon the return of Spectre as well. So they could look to utilize this. They have the bottom lane pushing in, so they just need a little bit of vision on someone out here pushing this. And then try and push in top and mid and just try and jump somebody. They're already smoked up, ready for this.
With
Done the
me.
full inversion. 58% now in favor of Empire. James with a blink and an Aether Lens.
Radiant are
Serious
scanning.
reach on this spell steal.
Good scan
Tier 4 items.
from Liquid, though.
Yep, you're right.
All right, guys, what do we need for neutrals here? We got the Magic Lamp and the Prism for Empire. Magic Lamp is, I mean, not terrible for sports.
Oh, here's the haunt. They're going to make a jump. Bat Rider pushed back by the ulti from Weaver. Big swap. Qojqva should still be in trouble. They get off the soul line. Soul line. Insania goes down, and now Micke is in big trouble. Pops the BKB in the Eclipse, trying to sustain, but it's not going to be enough. This stolen soulbind is going to whomp him.
That was sick.
Ultra kill for Mastery. They have erupted all over Liquid, and now we are going to see the final buyback here to try to make this hold, but it is a tall order. Luna and Weaver stuck on the sideline, short gold, creeps already in the base.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Empire ready to deliver.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Damn, I really on that fight recap, but it didn't show up for me.
I had it, but I clicked it off already. Full bottom, they find Insania. And they're just going to jump off that, and that's it, man. Game's over. It's just too much. That second Roche, dude, I actually think that's what did it. It opened up the whole game for Empire.
It was those two pushes mid and top, too, though, where it's like, when we were saying, like, this game, it's on the edge. I mean, the Dota Pluses favor you and everything for Liquid, but you know that it only takes one mistake